Hi everybody, it's Steve, and I want to tell you a little story today that I call She Asked Me to Church. It's my testimony, and I think that we should always keep what God is doing in our lives in the front of our mind and on the tip of our tongue, and we should be willing to speak about it, we should be practiced about it. And this is my story, and I'm happy to share it with you. I've known Penny Michelle since she was 5 years old. At one point, my family moved down the street from hers. My little sister is the same age as she is, and they became fast friends. They haunted our house. I grew up with Penny in my house, everywhere, causing trouble, being in the way. Fast forward a little bit, I joined the service, and I left. 20 years later, I came back. I stayed with my mom for a short while I was getting a house, and Penny was there, and I didn't, I'll be honest with you, I didn't really give it any thought. She was just always there, and when you say Penny, well, it's my little sister's friend, so who, and never really thought much about her. Even back then, I had a work from home job, and so I would do my work, and Penny would visit, and we would talk, and I grew up with 6 kids. There's lots of visitors at my mom's house. People come and go all the time. Most of them don't even knock. So, Penny is there, and one night I'm having dinner with my mom, and she says, Penny doesn't usually visit this much. I said, oh. And it was like that. We had a conversation, and she said that she thought that in this conversation, there were several people there. She said that she thought that figure 8 school bus racing, which they were having tonight, was something that was fun. And I said, yep, I think that's fun. That would sound like fun. But I didn't, honestly, I didn't realize what was going on. Because a couple hours later, she called me and she says, hey, I'm ready. And I said, for what? And she's like, for figure 8 school bus racing. And I tried to collect myself, tried to not to act, dumb. And so we went figure 8 school bus racing. And we started dating, Penny and I. We went places together, we did things, we visited, I've got a lot of relatives in town, and we visited my relatives like that. And one time I'm sitting, must have been afternoon, I'm sitting in my house and the phone rings, and it's Penny. And she says, hey, I'm taking my kids, it's a Wednesday. She says, I'm taking my kids to church tonight, would you like to come? And I said, yeah, I'll go with you. So Penny and I, we went to church together, and I got saved. And for me, the moment is not Pastor Gary Byram, or the church, or the Wednesday night. For me, the moment is the phone call. We were not that closely knit at the time. She took a chance. And she said, would you like to go to church with me?